Shalom, and all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kwadash, double honors to all the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, and rise up to the house of David. The house of David is rising. We are back at you with another lesson on the move, which I entitled my After Hours Walk and Talks. And I'm out here on my spot on the trails, and it's a nice time to be on the trails. Perfect weather for being out there. Breezy, but not too breezy. Chilly-ish, but not too chilly-ish. Just enough to keep you nice, keep you not too hot, but not too cold, man. After a workout routine. So yes, man, there's a lot been happening. Yahshua Allah is rising up. Prince of the Power is rising up. Yeah, that day soon come, man. Not long now. Meditating on that terror, meditating on that power, meditating on that spiritual power. Lak Yehovah Hashem Yahushai Wa Alahayim. What I just said in the Hebrew. Send Yehovah Shai, send Yehovah Wa Yehovah and the angels. Babu Shah, Babu Shah, Babu Shah. Please. Shalak Yehovah Hashem Yahushai Wa Alahayim. When you say some of these Hebrew terms, I can't help thinking back to the days of the cartoon days. He-Man, when He-Man, before he turned into his alter ego, he said, by the power of Grayskull. And he changed into his alter ego, man. By the power of Grayskull. And you had the Thundercats, and they had their power terminology. Thunder. Oh! I remember them clearly, man. What was that, Caveman? The Caveman one? Some of you brothers would remember. Captain Caveman! The Captain Caveman, when he changed into his alter ego, and then he changed. You had, what was the other one you had? Bruno, and Bruno, what was the other guy, man? Oh, I can't remember the other one. There's loads of them. Smash. It's Clobbering Time, Fantastic Four, Ben Grimm, The Thing. So we have ours, man. We have ours. Shalak Yehovah Hashem Yahushai Wa Alahayim, or Shalak, or Kala Yehovah Hashem Yahushai. Yeah, and I call upon the name of Yehovah Hashem Yahushai. That's what we do. We call upon him when in need, when necessary, or even just to praise his name, just to glorify his name. We have our callings. And when we're going to get that spiritual power, we're going to be saying that name too. Anytime to get us out, to deliver us out of those difficult situations, which I had visions on that and dreams on that, which I broke them down. Anytime you get into a conundrum or your back is against the wall, you just say, Kala Yehovah Hashem Yahushai, and you find yourself flying out of the situation. Yeah, and he delivers you out of the situation because you called upon his name. Yeah, that's Romans 10. Yeah, to call upon his name, you must know his name first. So yeah, man, we have our callings, we have our sayings, we have our phrases, we have our deliverance. Isaiah 59 and 19, when he come in like a flood, Spirit of the Lord, when they come in like a flood, Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against them. And we have a spiritual power now on a lower level. Yeah. Which is how we got these breakdowns and how we remember them. And John chapters 14 and around 26 talks about the Spirit the Comforter. When Yahushua leaves, he's gonna leave. When he leaves, he's gonna bring us the Comforter, or send us the Comforter, which is the Holy Spirit. That's John chapter 14. And throughout his time when he was on earth, throughout the scriptures in John, and John 1, John 2, John 3, many times he referred to that he's going to give us his Comforter, which is the Holy Spirit, throughout the book of John and the Gospels too. So if you have power, if you have faith the size of a mustard grain, you shall move mountains. Yeah, that's in Matthew chapters 21 and 21. So we call upon the name, man, to praise his name, to deliver us, and to bring destruction upon our enemies. We call upon his name. Many facets of the Holy Spirit. We put up these curses, and I had a dream. I had this vision the other day that I was walking through a particular place, like royalty, with a royal gem around my neck, man. And I looked it up, and I got the sense of what it meant. Gold. If you dream of gold, anytime you dream of gold, or having gold in your possession or around your neck, that's a good omen. So, man, success is coming, spiritual power is coming. If these visions I've been having are anything to go by, Most are going to deliver us out of this bitch. And Babylon soon gone, Babylon soon fall. Usually when I come up here, I just put up curses on this place. And we know this place is cursed. From the time they got us over here on the slave ships, over in Babylon and over in the mother of Babylon and all around the world, and they had us put us in shackles around our feet and around our necks. Yeah, that's in Deuteronomy 28. From the time they had us in there under their possession, that was a curse unto them. When they come back, and when Yahushua come back and he finds us in their possession, that's going to be a curse unto them. And most are going to ask the blood back. You spill blood, the blood shall be asked back over you. It's in Genesis. Right? Anytime anybody spills blood, and it is an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth, when it comes to the scriptures, when it comes to dealing with Yahshua, the Prince of the Power, most are going to ask the blood back. All the blood that you spill won't be asked back. So this kingdom shall be transferred to its rightful rulers. And who are the rightful rulers? That's Yahshua. So we're going to send out some warnings for the wicked of our own people and the enemy of the other nations. Let's bring out some precepts, okay? Yeah, and it was a nice little workout, and I'm picking up, man. I tell you, tonight has been it's a nice night tonight, you know. Seeing a whole heap of chariots tonight. It's nothing new that we see them, but man, tonight, and that's not a chariot, that's a plane. Last week I saw this massive one, as I mentioned. It's about as big as a football pitch. Today I see the orbs, the messengers I call them, or the blinky chariots, quite a few, too much to count. So the year of turn up is in full effect, or it's just starting, I should say. In my last video I entitled it, "Let the Games Begin," man. Yahushua is licking planes out the sky, which I went in on that video, licking planes out the sky, bringing earthquakes over there in Korea, India having floods, helicopters being licked out the sky, planes being licked out the sky, planes crashing. Yeah, this is all judgments, all the signs of the year of turn up, man, and what is about to take place next year. So this is a time we got to take heed, Akim. All the elect. Let's bring out some precepts right about now. Yeah, man, the chariots are up there. And I've been doing my meditating while this is why I do my little exercise routine, my jogging, my marathon running. It helps me to meditate and reflect. and I've extended it a little bit more than when I first started, and it became easier and easier. So I've extended it a bit more. It's becoming more easier, more relaxing, and trust me, one of the best medicines for the body is getting out and about and moving around. If you can do it, if your body's able, if you can do the running or the brisk walking, it's one of the best medicines for the body. I recommend it. Get used to it. This is the end of your kingdom. Get used to it. Zephaniah chapters 2 say, gather yourself, we start from 1. Gather yourselves together, O nation not desired. That's you, that's our people. They're not desired. See what they're doing too? They're crucifying see that? What that, a dog? Dog coming up right up close, look. That's a dog. If you can see it. Dogs like to be around us, look. If you can see it. Let me put on the light. People may not know that. People may not see me here, but let me put on my little lightsaber and shit. Little lightsaber, you know. I'm going around the trails, got my little lightsaber on. If people see you, they know that you're there. You see. We're gonna take a little walk away. Wherever you are, they wanna come around you. Wherever you are, that's where they wanna be. I'm gonna keep it moving. Me not like them people there. Me not like them. Right, man. Let me bring out some precepts. Yeah, me the mic. Yeah, let me bring out some precepts. Zephaniah chapters 2. Yes, and 1. We'll start from 1. Because anytime I start reading, they're going to get shook. The Edomite girl over there, so they think this is some kind of entertainment thing. When I start reading the scriptures, they're going to start bawling. Yeah. I think this thing is a joke. Yes, gather yourselves together, O nation that desired before the decree bring forth, before the day pass, as the chaff before the fierce anger of the Lord come upon you, before the day of the Lord's anger come upon you. Yeah. This kingdom gonna be leveled. Yeah. Seek. This is for our people. Right? Because the other nations, they're all gonna be destroyed. The Goyim, the Edoms, and all the other nations, Elam, Moab, right? Ishmael, you're all gonna be destroyed. The place gonna be leveled. And you're going into slavery, you're gonna be in shackles. Seek ye the Lord. Yeah, this is for the elite, the elect, I should say, the elect of our people. And that's what we're doing now. And if anybody hasn't been sealed, seek ye the Lord, all you meek ones of the earth, which have ought his judgment. Seek righteousness, seek meekness. It may be ye shall be hid in the day of the Lord. See what they're doing to Kanye West and Corey and whatever, all the other them basketball players, Ivan, Corey Ivan, Kanye West. They're crucifying them right now, you know, because they're just rich slaves. They're coming out and talking the truth, whether it be a setup or not, or a false flag or not. They're crucifying for the media to see, calling them all sorts of names, anti-Semitic, which they can't be anti-Semitic. Small hats. Maybe they're gonna try and get Chappelle, the other comedian, and maybe they're gonna try and get him because he's coming out with some things too. The comedian Chappelle something, and he's been going in a little bit too, you know. But they're gonna try and make examples of these people. So yeah, if there any elect out there, seek ye the Lord, all you meek of the earth, which have ought his judgment. Seek righteousness, seek meekness. It may be ye shall be hid in the day of the Lord's anger. Yeah, the Lord is showing his anger. That's why people are getting mashed up with the dragon juice. People dropping like flies this year, last year. The statistics don't lie. Yeah, men lie, women lie, but the statistics don't lie. People are dropping like flies due to getting the dragon juice. Yeah, and it's documented. Yeah, all your own doctors are saying it. Yeah, you're dropping like flies, and you was warned. Don't say you haven't been warned. That day is coming, man. Daniel chapter 7 talks about you're gonna hit this precept, yeah, because this kingdom gonna be transferred to the rightful rulers. Yeah, the elect, Yahshua Allah. It's gonna be transferred. Let's go to Daniel chapter 7 and we read from 13. It says, let's go over there. All of a sudden it's got kind of, take a little walk, even though it's dark, and we flex out some of these precepts, bring out the energy in this wicked and sinful generation, this God-forsaken place. It's a God-forsaken place where all the witches and warlocks, soothsayers lie. The Most High had his spirit for me to be here. So that's why I'm here. That's what I'm doing, bringing out these precepts. Yeah, it's a nice night tonight, man. The chariots are up there, so we're gonna go in. Daniel chapter 7. And as I've been going around the trail, these pure chariots I've been seeing. See if we can get any while we're doing this. But let's carry on, man. Daniel chapter 7 and 13 says, I saw in the night visions, and behold, one like the Son of Man came with the clouds of heaven, and came to the Ancient of Days, and they brought him near before him, and there was given him dominion and glory and kingdom. Yeah, and who we're talking about here? The Son of Man, Yahushua. Yeah, came in the clouds of heaven, and came to the Ancient of Days, and brought him near before him, and there was given to him dominion and glory. And this is prophecy, yeah, kind of Daniel's vision that was given to him, that he was breaking down, right? So we're just making the point that this kingdom is going to be transferred to its rightful rulers. The Spirit told me to bring this out, and all the people of nations and languages should serve him, and his dominion is an everlasting dominion which shall not pass away, and his kingdom that which shall not be destroyed. Right. And Daniel was grieved in my spirit, and in the midst of my body, and the vision of my head troubled me. And they came near unto one of them that stood by, and asked him the truth of all this. So he told me, and made me know the interpretation of the things. This great beast which are 4 and 4 kings, we shall arise out of the earth. Right, and we know who those 4 kings are. The Babylonians, the Medo-Persians, the Grecians, and the Romans, which are back here today. Yeah, which are Babylon, the modern day Babylon over there in America, which is described as a modern day Romans. Back here today, according to the interpretation of the vision of Daniel's dream. And this is prophecy, all through the power and the spirit of the Ruach HaKodesh. So here's the point I want in 18. But the saints of the Most High and all those kingdoms was risen, and they was destroyed via the Most High, via the prophecy, as it was broken down in the vision. But the saints of the people of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever and ever and ever. There ain't gonna be no past thing, no on the lease thing, no temporary thing. When you get something that's on the leasehold, 6 months, 2 years, 1 year, it's a temporary thing. And this was the kingdoms, these other 4 kingdoms, they was just on lease. temporary. But our kingdom gonna be everlasting, man, as it says there in Daniel chapter 7 and 18. And we're gonna take it by force via Yahweh Hashem Shai. Man, it's a busy night tonight. It's just busy in general, whether it be just planes, whether it be just chariots. It's just busy in general. The night is busy. It's just a busy night, man. It's alright. Yeah, but this kingdom gonna be ours, and all that gonna be leveled, and all the people are gonna be leveled that are in those buildings. Gonna be like 9/11, man. When Yahushua come back, gonna be like 9/11 on steroids. All them buildings are gonna be destroyed, burn up when Yahushua return with those missiles, man. You understand? Gonna be guided by the angels. Gonna be fire. So the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. Yeah, everlasting kingdom's gonna be ours. And we're looking forward to that, and we've been meditating upon that. 1 Corinthians 15 and 24 says, then cometh the end. Right. So we're just bringing out these precepts and sending out that vibration. Babylon the Great must fall. And the end, when he shall have delivered up the kingdom up to God. Right. The whole of this chapter is good, 1 Corinthians 15. The whole of it is good. We're just hitting out these bullet points. Yeah. Some uppercuts, overhand rights, and some jabs. And then after that, overhand right, knockout, KO. 24. Then cometh the end, when he shall have delivered up the kingdom to God, even the Father, when he shall have put down all rule and all authority and power. Yeah, see what's going to happen to the mother of Babylon? It's going to be put down. It's going to be leveled. It's going to be a parking lot. Yeah, even the Father, when he shall have put down all rule and all authority and power, for he must reign till he have put all enemies under his foot. And the last enemy that he shall be destroyed is death. Let me take my time. The last enemy that shall be destroyed is death. Yeah, that's going to be the last enemy, death. And that last enemy is going to be our enemy, because we're going to rule forever, as it says in Daniel chapter 7 and 18, forever and ever. And we ain't going to experience death. We're going to be eternal. You got the movie coming out, Eternals. We're going to be the real Eternals, immortals, living forever. Yeah, for he hath put all things under his foot. But when he hath said all things are put under him, it is manifest that he is accepted, which did put all things under him. So there's the point there. Right? The last enemy that shall be destroyed is death. Because we're going to be immortal. We're going to reign forever and ever. According to Daniel chapters 7 and 18. We're going to take the kingdom by force. And here's the last one to end it off, Akim. Because this kingdom, this wicked kingdom, is going to be transferred to its rightful rulers. And that's what I'm going to title this video. Yeah? Yahshua Allah. The elect prince of the power. Yeah? What you people love to call so-called black people. It's going to be transferred. This kingdom is going to be transferred to us, the rightful rulers. Revelation 18 and 15 says, right, let's get to the point. And out of his mouth goeth a sharp sword, that with it he should smite the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, and he treadeth the winepress of the fierceness and wrath of all the Almighty. I'm going to read that again. Let me take my time. And out of his mouth goeth a sharp sword, that with it he should smite the nations, and he should rule them with a rod of iron, and treadeth the winepress of the fierceness and wrath of the Almighty. And he
on his vesture and on his thigh a name written, King of Kings and Lord of Lords. Right, hear that? True ruler gonna rule. The King of Kings is the king of all these kings. Because one kingdom rise and the next one fall. Yeah, all those kings that was mentioned in Daniel chapter 7. The gold king Babylon, the silver Medo-Persia, and then you had the bronze, the Grecians, and then the Romans, which are today again back here, modern day Romans. Yeah, molten and the clay, mixed molten clay, iron and clay mixed together, which shows that they're not united, they're divided. So those kingdoms came and those kingdoms fall, but the King of Kings. But here we're talking about the everlasting King, the only King. Yeah, 16 of Revelation 9, and he hath on his vesture and on his thigh a name written, King of Kings and Lord of Lords. So that's the rightful king, the rightful ruler. He gonna rule for eternity. And under there you got the King David, and under him you got the apostles, and then you got the 144,000, and then you got the multitudes. You understand? So we're gonna rule. We're gonna rule this kingdom in order and in righteousness through the power of Yehovah Shemeshai, through the Ruach HaKodesh, the rightful ruler Yehoshua, King of Kings and Lord of Lords. And this place, I say again, gonna be leveled. You gotta keep putting it out there. The vibration, yeah. For all you witches and all you warlocks that love and you worship this place, you do all your witchcraft and you're drinking, yeah. The adrenochrome, what you like to do, and all the pedo thing that you like to do, gonna be leveled along with this place. Yeah, we saw what's happening to your elite right now. Yeah, Everly Rothschilds. Most are gonna get them via. You're gonna get them via his vengeance, man. As it says in Revelations chapters 21 and 18, man. All I know, you're gonna burn up. You understand? Liars, witchcraft, falsifiers, soothsayers, you're gonna burn up in the lake of fire. Yeah, man. And I saw an angel standing in the sun. Carry on, let's carry on. Let me read that one again. And he hath on his vesture and on his thigh a name written, King of Kings and Lord of Lords. And I saw an angel standing in the sun. All right, and this is, we see these chariots, they do that, man. They can be in the sun, man, and they're angels. Yeah? They are that powerful. They can be up in the sun. They can be anywhere they want to be. Yeah, this kingdom is going to be ours, man. And we're going to do with it as we please for the power and the spirit of the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. Cry with a loud voice, saying, and to all the fowls that fly in the midst of the heaven, come and gather together yourselves together under the supper of the great God, or the great Yahweh. I read it verbatim. Under the supper of the great God, yeah, because you're going to be like dead people, dead bodies all over, yeah. And the fowls and all the flying creatures going to yam you up. Jamaica, they call them cockerel, scavenger birds, junkro, they call them junkro, the scavenger birds, the vultures. Yeah, that's what he's talking about here. Come together yourselves together. He's talking about the fowls that fly in the mid-heaven. They're the vultures or the drunkra. Yeah? They're going to be yamming up all the dead bodies. Gather yourselves together unto the supper of the great God, that ye may eat the flesh of the kings. These are all these wicked kings, like I say, the elite of this people. Ones that need to be devoured. Yeah, all the dead bodies. The kings, the elite of these people, the MPs, politicians, and such alike. Sleepy Joe, right? You're gonna be yam up, man, and you're gonna come back if you don't die on this side. For the ones that are not preserved, gonna come back again, and we're gonna put you in shackles. And all the ones that survive, right, in those bunkers, your billionaire bunkers, which is a massive business, we're gonna grab you up from under there. We're gonna know where to find you. We're gonna grab you up, put you in shackles, right? That ye may eat the flesh of the kings and the flesh of the captains and the flesh of mighty men, right? That's them again. And the flesh of horses and all. That's all their military horses, their armies, their chariots of them, and them sit on them, and the flesh of all men, both free, bond, both small and great. Right, that's all your mighty men, your soldiers, your captains. Let me read that again. And I saw the beast and the kings of the earth, and their armies gathered together to make war against him that sat on the horse against the army. And the beast was taken with him, the false prophets that all miracles before him, with which he deceived them that received the mark on the beast, the mark of the beast, and them that worshipped his image. These both were cast alive unto the lake of fire burning with brimstone. And all those that took the mark of the beast, you understand me? Yeah, the MOTB, you took it, you're going to have to get burned up. Yeah, you showed a lack of faith. And all the kings and the mighty men, yeah, the elite, the politicians, the army men, the soldiers. Yeah, man. And most I showed in that video I done yesterday, what I entitled it again. The title of the video is gonna come back to me, but he saw one of your chief army officers was attacked by a flock of birds, man. One of the chief army officers in the army, in the military plane. Oh, let the games begin. That's the title of the video I did. Let the games begin. The most I showed you a little taster of what he can do with your military plane. All he did was just send a little flock of birds on it, and they say this happens more than once, quite often. And if a flock of birds get caught in the engine, it can cause the plane to crash. So the flock of birds made you get shook. You had to go back, return to base, and bring down the plane. And this is a military plane. A flock of birds overpowered you, overcame you, and made you get frightened. So what now when you come to face one of our chariots, one of Yahushua's chariots, Yahushua's chariots? What he can do with a flock of birds, and you worried about? You're gonna be shitting yourself when Mosai turns it up on you, man. He sends the chariots and really gets down and turns it up on you. And he ain't gonna do that anyway, because that would just flatten you altogether. One angel could destroy the whole earth, man. He's just gonna be toying with you, like I said like he says in Psalms, chapters 2. He's gonna be laughing, and the Most High sitteth on his throne and laugh. So yeah, man, that day is coming. This kingdom, the rightful rulers, is gonna be transferred to the rightful rulers. This kingdom, as you see here. But first, it has to be leveled, and all the people on it has to be leveled and burn up like fire and brimstone. Yeah, but it ain't gonna be fire and brimstone like in Sodom and Gomorrah. It's gonna be the missiles. And I'll read it for the last time. Revelation chapters 19 and 16 says, "And he hath on his vesture and on his thigh a name written, King of Kings and Lord of Lords." So it's going to be transferred to the rightful ruler, the King of Kings and Lord of Lords. This kingdom going to be transferred to the rightful rulers and the 144,000 on down. Kala Yahweh Ba'ashem Yoshai Ba'ashem Kamdash. And the one that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yoshai for giving me the spirit to do this video. This kingdom going to be transferred to the rightful rulers. Until the next one, Shalom.